I'm meteorologist Nicole Hartford. Thanks for joining us on 11 Alive Plus. We have another weather impact alert that remains in effect throughout the day today as we track these strong thunderstorms currently making their way across North Georgia. When it comes to the risks with these, we're mainly looking out for storms that could produce some gusty winds with severe weather threat on the rise throughout the rest of the day today until the sun sets. A brief spin-up tornado is possible, although our tornado threat remains low, and heavy rainfall could potentially lead to flooding, with that flood risk also going up, especially into this afternoon and evening. We do have a tornado watch in effect that includes Metro Atlanta. This includes Fulton County as well as DeKalb County up towards Gwinnett and Cobb, and then down towards the southwest as well, extending into portions of central as well as southern Alabama. This tornado watch remains in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. So we're going to be looking out for some storms that do come with rotation. And as I mentioned, that tornado threat is low, but a brief spin-up tornado certainly can't be ruled out, especially as temperatures start to warm up a little bit more. The main risk is flooding, heavy rainfall associated with these storms that could lead to flooding, especially around those typical low-lying spots, streams, creeks, around rivers. So if you do have plans to be out on the roads today, tonight, even into tomorrow, you just need to be very cautious. And remember, if you see any standing water, do not try to drive through it. This flood watch remains in effect until tomorrow night. So even after the rainfall has come to an end in many locations, we could still be dealing with minor flooding from runoff of those streams and creeks. Right now, this is what our radar looks like. We're starting to see some more lightning as well as the heavier rainfall extend into portions of far west Georgia up into the northwest corner of the state. We've been seeing consistent rainfall there since about 3 or 4 o'clock this morning, and these storms have been slowly making their way down towards the southeast. This is part of the reason why our flood risk is so elevated, and it's because these storms are slow moving, which leads to extended periods of rainfall over the same spots. Right now, the heaviest of the rain extends through portions of Randolph County, where there's pretty frequent lightning associated with it, and then up into portions of Carroll County, as well as Haralson County, and then up towards the east into portions of far western Cobb, as well as western Cherokee, where lightning and thunder are a little bit harder to come by. These storms will continue moving slowly down towards the southeast. It's all associated with this cold front that previously was stalled up to our northwest, leading to round after round of severe weather and heavy rainfall through the Midwest and even portions of the Mid-South. That line of showers and storms has started to push down towards the east as the cold front gets a little kick to move down towards the southeast as well. Currently, there's one severe thunderstorm warning for this line of storms into portions of central Alabama, but no other warnings associated with it. So far, we've avoided much when it comes to tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings. But like I mentioned, as temperatures continue to warm up, we could see additional severe weather popping up as well. The warmer air kind of acts as fuel for these thunderstorms and makes the atmosphere more unstable and allows for stronger storms to develop. On our satellite radar right now, in the locations where it's raining, there's a pretty dramatic difference in temperatures. The rain-cooled air across northwest Georgia has dropped spots down into the 60s, where the rest of us are mostly in the 70s. Here's our convective outlook, our severe weather threat throughout the day today. A level 2 risk extends through Metro Atlanta. Our 4 northern counties have been excluded from this for the most part as that line of storms continues to push down towards the southeast.
Braves game postponed.
The Braves, Chris Holcomb just told me the Braves game that was scheduled to be played in just an hour and a half has been postponed because of this rainfall. It was one of those things we kind of knew was coming with that risk for the heavier rainfall. It likely will end up being a little bit of a washout across much of Metro Atlanta through the next couple of hours. But anyone who was either going to head out to the Braves game or was already headed to the Battery, that Braves game has been officially postponed due to rain, just so you are aware. Here's our forecast track that shows rain through the next couple of hours. This is by 1 o'clock this evening. So this line has not made a lot of progress down towards the southeast. I told you it is a slow mover, and that will lead to rainfall across Metro Atlanta for hours on end. Really, the focus of a lot of this heavy rainfall into the afternoon and even early evening hours is right up the I-85 corridor, where we could see some spots of the heavier rain showing up on our forecast track where we have reds and purples. That's where we have that potential for the heavier rainfall and therefore also our severe weather threat. This will slowly make its way down towards the southeast. This is by 10 o'clock this evening. Still seeing some rain through the 85 corridor, although the leading edge of that pushing down towards the southeast. I mentioned that the possibility for severe weather, for stronger storms, is mainly along the leading edge of this line of showers and storms. So yes, we could see some periods of heavy rainfall, maybe even some isolated stronger storms, but it's really the leading edge. So our severe weather threat will start to wind down late tonight and into early tomorrow morning, even if the threat for rainfall persists. This is by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. A lot of the rainfall up towards the northwest of Atlanta has cleared out, but we're still dealing with periods of showers across metro Atlanta and especially down towards the south and the east. These showers will continue to push southeast into the day tomorrow as that cold front makes its way out of our area. In addition to the threat for some rainfall, we also could see a pretty good drop in temperatures associated with this. This has been hot the last couple of days. Temperatures were at record for the highs in Atlanta on Friday, just barely below record yesterday, and cooler air is on its way. So we'll get a nice drop in temperatures. Because of the timing of this, it will end up being one of those days tomorrow where it actually gets cooler throughout the day, not warmer. So we'll start off the day likely in the 60s and then by the afternoon drop down into the 50s. A little bit of a chill in the air all day on Monday, especially when you consider we're not really anticipating much sunshine and there will still be some isolated to even scattered showers around depending on your location. The temperatures stay a little bit cooler as we go into this upcoming week as well. So highs are in the 60s both Tuesday and Wednesday. And look at those low temperatures. We're down to 40 degrees in Atlanta on Wednesday. That means outside of the city, there will be quite a few spots that get down into the 30s. And in far north Georgia, we may even be flirting with the freezing point. So it will start to feel a lot cooler and put us a little closer to where we should be for this time of year. Rain slowly clears out into tomorrow, and then we will begin to see more of the sunshine once again by Tuesday as well as Wednesday. We'll be tracking this line of showers and storms. That weather impact alert remains in effect today as we watch these showers and storms move across North Georgia for that severe weather threat as well as the flood risk. We will have continual updates here on 11 Live Plus as well as on air, and you can tune in for that extended coverage from me as well as Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb and eventually later this afternoon Danielle Moss as we watch these showers and storms move across the state.